Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ben, aka No Shins, and basically, I just thought I have to make a video about this. And the video today, this morning anyway, is a warning to everyone. Well, basically, if you have children, I would I would have a talk to them about drugs, but to be honest, especially the very addictive drugs, opioids, opiates, and freebase and sniff, things like that, light and dark, basically. And I would warn people not to get involved with narcotics such as dihydrocodeine, morphine, oxycodone, and heroin, and also fentanyl, of course, which is a lot stronger than heroin. Yeah, because these are very harmful substances if you try and cold turkey them like I have done in the past. And you could end up like me, addicted, physically dependent on cetirizine, aka methadone. Heroin in England is psyched, mate. Between 7 and 12% diamorphine in the brown over here. It doesn't even do anything really, but you need a bag of blue to get a gouge off it, as I say from that wobbly stand video on Diazepam that sits in my mind for the past 7 years or something since I first saw it. It's bloody clever, and it should be shown in schools. Wobbly stand on Diazepam in a red car near Middlesbrough. Yeah, and that video talks a lot of sense. And benzos are physically addictive if taken every day for 3 to 4 weeks, as everyone probably knows. And yeah, I have smoked heroin a lot of times. I used to smoke it mainly in a crack pipe because my hands used to shake too much to do it off the foil properly, and I used to waste a bit of foil. I'm 36. I was born 26th of May '84, mate. Yeah, but I have pinned it quite a number of times. I've done snowballs and pinned gear on its own, pinned powder coke on its own as well. But there's not really any point pinning crap because you have to break it down again. So you might as well just pin sniff. But I shouldn't be saying this stuff really. I don't know why I am, but don't do it, please. You could end up getting addicted to all this stuff. You'll lose all your money if you're not careful, like I have done. I have less than 150 quid worth of assets now, and that includes the headphones on my head and my mobile phone I'm using to record this video. That's how poor I am due to doing too much coke and too many opioids and things like that, and benzos as well, of course. So yeah, this basically is just a warning video. Obviously, you don't have to take any notice of it if you don't want to, as every adult has a right to take drugs if they feel like they want to or need to, of course. And children know that's a bit different. They need to be told and taught about the dangers of hard drugs and even soft drugs such as cannabis, which can lead to doing harder drugs. No matter what anyone says, my problem started from smoking too much cannabis when I was young, and it led to doing ecstasy at the weekends and fat as well. And then this led to doing sniff, and that sniff led to doing crack, and crack led to doing opioids to come down from the crack. It's not a joke. Seriously, this is all serious stuff, and I really would advise everyone to take heed of my advice here and warn people about doing the dangers of doing hard drugs and what even soft drugs can lead to in some people anyway. It has been proven that people with a dopamine deficiency at birth are more likely to take cocaine than people with a normal amount of dopamine in their brain. I have got off all illegal drugs here, but I am still on a few prescription drugs. But what I was saying about the dopamine in their brains, rats were tested, and a light was put on, and every time the light was put on, the rats would get food. So obviously, when the light was on, they would have their treat of food, and they did the same thing with cocaine, and it found that the rats with least dopamine in their brains took the cocaine sooner than the rats with more dopamine in their brains when the light came on. This has been proven in scientific and uh, whatever, like proper studies, clinical studies and things. Like, it's been scientifically proven by experts. And it's not just something that I've made up. It's proven that if you have a dopamine deficiency at birth, you are far more likely to become addicted to drugs such as cocaine and heroin and drugs that give your brain more dopamine and sometimes serotonin as well. Like dopamine reuptake and serotonin reuptake, neurotransmitters and neurons and all the rest of it. But yeah, and drugs cost money unless you're selling them, and you can use, well, as they say, don't get high on your own supply, but people do. But obviously, if you don't get high on your own supply, you're going to have excess money. And if you have like 30 grand of cash left over from selling coke, you ain't going to be able to pay that into a bank, are you? Because it slightly looks a bit fishy, and you might get in trouble for money laundering, to be quite frank. It's obvious, isn't it? So yeah, everything you have to do has to be in cash. So yeah, anyway, I'll end this video now because I've said my piece and what I wanted to portray across to you guys watching this video right now and in the future if you aren't watching it live. So thanks very much for your time watching this video from me, and please like the video, and if you'd be so kind as to subscribe to my channel, I'd be much obliged and appreciate it very much indeed. And also, please could you share this video on social network platforms such as Facebook and Instagram, just to get the word around. But it's pretty obvious that hard drugs are going to lead to bad things happening in your life, such as friends and family, whatever the word is, disowning you and leaving you on your own to fight your own corner, and you won't have any help from anyone ever again. If you want that to happen, take loads of drugs. Cheers all. Bye.